Hey Discover Church family, it's Pastor Steve here in southern Thailand. We just finished ministry in the north and in the south. The Lord gave us a lot of open doors and favor. We met some good people, pastors, business people, and we'll be working to do more stuff to help this area to know Jesus. I just wanted to let you know one of the places that the Lord brought us to in His favor is He got us to the Israeli ambassador of Thailand. She invited us to be part of a briefing on what's going on over there because, you know, the whole media is really biased against Israel, and if you watch it, everybody would hate Israel. And Thailand is a friend of Israel. And so as she's showing you these things, I took some videos and I'm going to post it for you in this video. Please excuse the quality, you know, it wasn't planned, but you'll get an idea of what's happening there. And it's I can't even tell you the kind of things that HAMAS did to people. You know, we can't show you photos, but maybe I can say they took babies and they microwaved them. They took babies and put them in the oven. These are beyond animalistic. This is just pure demonic. And the world needs to hear about it. And even if the quality isn't good, just try to, you know, get the information out and let people know. This is why sometimes, you know, war is so brutal. And the pager operation that happened, I'm going to have an update on that soon. It will be in bilingual, okay? It will be a bilingual message. But people in Thailand, they need to know things like that, and people in other countries, because, you know, your mass media is just not going to tell you. So we've got that. Another thing that happened, you know, there was a Q&A, personal Q&A with the Israeli ambassador. And one of the Thai leaders asked, you know, are we in danger if Thailand sides with Israel? Doesn't that mean that, you know, Hamas or other people would target this country? And she said, I love her answer. She said, no, Thailand is like one of the safest countries in the world. And I have traveled the world, and I do consider this one of the safest countries. It's never been conquered by any nation. The name Thai means free, so Thailand means land of the free. It's like something that God gave to this nation, so it's very special. Next year, we'll do a tour of Thailand together. If you want to sign up for that, go to discoverchurch.online/tour. What else is happening? Yeah, I finished. God allowed me to finish Get Prayers Answered. I thought it's going to be a real quick project, but I really refined it. I poured my heart into it. I really just kept polishing it because I know that these are the instructions on how to pray differently, and that really matters. These are 30 years of prayers that have been answered. But one of the chapters you will find is a chapter called Favor. And it's not your vanilla prayer book at all. It's going to be stuff that has worked. And why is it that I go to nations and have the privilege to meet already one of the Trump families several times? I come here, I meet the Israeli ambassador. Wherever I go, all these doors of favor open. Favor means it's unmerited. I didn't do it. God did it. All right, so praying favor in your life. Like if you're trying to sell something, say a property, and it's not selling, what do you need? You don't need money, you need favor from God. So God's unmerited favor is a wonderful, wonderful gift that's part of the Bible and part of redemption. So that's one of the chapters, and it's beautiful. It's one of those books that I will carry everywhere I go, and you'd love to do that. It's not a book you want to get rid of, you know, one time reading it. It's something that you can notate. It can be your prayer journal. And all of these 67 different topics are in the table of content. So Get Prayers Answered in Amazon is a wonderful, wonderful resource that I will be carrying, and then our online church members will definitely be carrying and using. We pray together every day, and we use a lot of these prayers because I've taught them these prayers, and now they have it all in one book. So I'm so happy, I'm so relieved. It's like one of the goals in my ministry is to equip you with prayers that get answered, all right? These have been road tested, they're proven. So without any further ado, let's bring you into a relatively private meeting. These are the leaders of Thailand, the Christian leaders that were called by the Israeli ambassador. And by God's grace and favor and timing, I was here at the exact right moment when this was happening. By the way, last time I came, the same thing happened to me. It was the exact right moment. So I really believe the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Confess that, believe that. All things are working together for your good. Keep looking up. Don't be discouraged. Things are moving fast. Please enjoy a little bit of our briefing with the Israeli ambassador.
was in a children's room in a house. Those are the walls, this children's room.
อุโมงค์ใต้ดินเนี่ยอยู่ในห้องของเด็กลึกลงไปประมาณ 20 เมตร เป็นที่ที่เขาเก็บพวกตัวประกันไว้แล้วก็ฆ่าตัวประกันนั้น
Hamas used those letters in the tunnel, and there was a hiding floor. All he needed to do is to break the floor, and then go out through the children's room, inside to the street, and go back into the tunnel. This is how Hamas built this tunnel.
ว่าฮามาสก็สร้างอุโมงค์ใต้ดินเนี้ย
Chef goes
แล้วก็
down
ปิดไว้แล้วก็เข้ามาในห้องของเด็กแล้วก็สร้างบันไดเนี่ยลึกลงไป
next to a narrow tunnel
20 เมตร
that is so low, you can't stand up straight in. The tunnel is about 120 meters long and ends in a long iron door.
แล้วก็
This
ตกลง
short
ด้วย
part of the tunnel
มีประตูเหล็กกั้นไว้
and murder.
แล้วก็พวกตัวประกันเนี่ย
22 to 6
ขังไว้ที่นี่11 เดือนแล้วก็ถูกฆ่าตาย
We're gathering all the stuff here for forensics, for
นี่
intelligence.
กำลังรวบรวมกับ
You can see magazines, AK-47 magazine, chargers, owned by the terrorists, Quran books, the heritage. We need to check, we use it. But then we remember.
ให้มารูปมีผู้หญิงว่าเสื้อผ้าผู้หญิง
This is their daughter.
แล้วก็นั่นเลือดของพวกเขา
I'm here. And then, Carmen,
แล้วก็ไปเรียกที่แต่ละคนที่เสียชีวิต
Almin, and Alex. They were heroes. And they were here in this tunnel.
แล้วก็เป็นบิวบุรุษที่เขาอยู่ที่นี่
But they were here in this tunnel in horrific conditions.
ในสภาพที่เลวร้ายมาก
To breathe.
ไม่มีอากาศที่จะหายใจ ยืนยังไม่ได้เลย
And they survived.
พวกเขารอดชี
They
วิต
were murdered
แต่
by
จาก
terrorists.
ถูกพวก
They're still
พวกออกระ
hostages.
ร้ายฆ่า
101. Some of them are alive in the same conditions in tunnels like this in
ก็
Gaza.
101 คนที่เป็นตัวประกันในหลายคนก็รอดชีวิตได้
In all the means we can to bring them back home alive.
ซึ่งเราก็อยากจะน
Why murder
ำตัวประกันที่ยังมีชีวิตกลับมา
women, young men?
พวกฮามาส
They
ก็
were
ฆ่า
killed in the music festival in Carmel was in
Who was it?
Wikileaks. Why murder them in the tunnel after they survived 11 months in horrific condition? We pray, we think in our hearts and minds, and we will keep on doing everything we can. Everything to bring back home all
ก็
the
จะทำทุกอย่างที่จะนำตัวประกันกลับมาให้ได้
Hezbollah rockets had a direct strike on a soccer field in the northern part of Israel in the Golan Heights. 12 children that were playing there were murdered. It was like a massacre.
และนี่ก็คือภาพที่จรวดของพวกเฮสบอลล่าเนี่ยก็ยิงเข้ามาในสนามฟุตบอลที่เด็ก 12 คนเนี่ยกำลังเตะฟุตบอลอยู่อย่างสนุกสนานเด็กพวกนี้เสียชีวิตหมดเลย
It was such a direct hit that some of the children could not be recognized. It's like completely disappeared.
มันเป็นการโจมตีแบบว่ารวดเร็วมากจนไม่สามารถตั้งตัวได้ เด็กๆก็ไม่รู้เลยว่าจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นแล้วก็เสียชีวิตไป
And look at this video. Look at that. You're all Christians. Look at Nazareth. This is from yesterday or the day before.
นี่คือภาพที่เกิดขึ้นเมื่อวานนี้หรือว่าวันก่อนเมื่อวานนี้นิดนึง
This is northern Israel today. This is what has been going on in the past few days. In the middle of big cities, more than 500,000 of Israelis are living today under direct threat of missiles from Hezbollah. And look, you see Nazareth. It could have easily been a little bit, in a different direction in Nazareth, and one of the old churches would have gone in fire. This is the situation. This is what we see today in our streets.
อันนี้คือสภาพการที่เกิดขึ้นในทุกวันนี้ที่เกิดขึ้นที่อิสราเอลทางตอนเหนือนะคะ
And just we cannot conclude without remember who is behind all of that. All of those terrorist lot of those proxy organizations. As we mentioned before, Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis, and all the others, they are all heavily supported by Iran. Iran is what we call the head of the snake, because at the end of the day, Iran gives them munition and weapons and training and support them also politically. And all of that comes from Iran, and they don't even try to hide it anymore.
ก็ไม่สามารถจะจบการบรรยายวันนี้ได้โดยไม่พูดถึงใครคือคนที่อยู่เบื้องหลังทั้งหมดนี้ก็คือผู้นำของอิหร่านที่เป็นคนสนับสนุนฮามาสแล้วก็ผู้ก่อการร้ายอื่นๆทั้งหมดเลยให้ทั้งอาวุธให้ทั้งเงินทองให้ทั้งทุกอย่างที่จะมาโจมตีอิสราเอล